Hi guys!
Hey guys!
It's time for another Doctor Who review. This time we're reviewing Series 9, Episode 3, titled Under the Lake. If you haven't seen the episode and you want to avoid any spoilers, you're going to want to skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. The very first thing I noticed in this episode is it's just like the first two episodes of the series, of the season. It's very claustrophobic. It's all underwater. It's on this base. The halls are very tight. The rooms are very tight. This theme of claustrophobic sets is continuing, and I like it.
I wonder if it has some significance, because typically with Doctor Who, little things like this do have a significance that you find out about, like, episodes later. So I'm wondering what the significance of the claustrophobia is.
And I mean, maybe it's just something we're picking up on. That's just, maybe it's a budget thing. They had to keep the sets small, or maybe it's just a coincidence. Who knows? But it's a theme so far this season that I actually really enjoy. Because it also kind of harkens back to classic Who, where they didn't have the budget to build these big, massive sets.
Yeah, and not only that, like when he's on like an underwater base, and having these very small sets kind of puts you in the same frame that he's in. You feel confined, much like he must feel. So it's nice that they're kind of able to bring you in that way.
The other thing about this episode that I really enjoyed is this felt like an 11th Doctor episode, only featuring the 12th Doctor. Like, his personality, I saw some of 11 coming through, especially the part where he's like, they are ghosts, and he totally geeks out about it. And I'm like, that's 11, up and down, that's 11. But he was still completely oblivious to the people around him, like they just lost a friend.
Yeah.
And Clara's made him cards, like emotion cards.
Yes. I actually really like that. It's like they were like, yeah, we realized all last season he was kind of a jerk, so we're gonna poke fun at that. And Clara made him cards. So, bravo on them for realizing that he was such a jerk last season that they kind of poked fun at that.
Another thing in this episode is Clara has an interesting kind of dynamic going on, where she's becoming more like the Doctor. She's thriving on the adventure to the point where he has to have a talking to with her.
Yeah, he's like, don't become local, or don't become native.
Yeah, don't go native.
You're not the Doctor. I am.
Yeah.
You need a hobby or a boyfriend.
So, and I gotta wonder if maybe the reason she is becoming kind of addicted to the adventure is because on some level she misses Danny Pink.
Yeah.
And so she's overcompensating by going on these adventures with the Doctor.
Yeah, I imagine that instead of moving on and entering into another relationship, she is using her adventures with the Doctor to kind of fill that void that she has.
Now, Jenna Louise Coleman did give an interview recently where she says Clara is not pining for Danny Pink. And no, she's not.
No.
But that doesn't mean she's not compensating for that loss.
Yeah.
I think my favorite scene from the episode, though, was the ghost chase, where they're luring the ghosts toward the chamber where they can't get in or out, apparently, because they tricked the ghosts to going in, and they can't get out. But that scene reminded me of Alien 3. And Alien 3 gets a lot of heat. It is kind of universally panned as, if not the worst, one of the worst of the Alien movies. I loved Alien 3. And the fact that this scene kind of paralleled that, accidentally or not, it doesn't matter. There was a definite parallel there, and I really enjoyed it.
And the episode ends on a major cliffhanger with, apparently, the Doctor goes into the past and dies because his ghost is floating in the water coming towards him.
I really hope they release a toy of Ghost Doctor.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Because that was really cool looking. Yeah. I want that toy.
It was pretty cool.
So, the Doctor, in the next episode, he's going to go back in time to figure out what is causing these ghosts, what happened when that town was flooded. And apparently, he did it on purpose, according to the trailer. He's like, I have to die to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
And so how is he going to be not dead? I don't want to say undead because that's something different entirely.
Yeah.
But how is
he going to not be dead after being dead?
Yeah. Or they just were never ghosts to begin with. Maybe they were never dead.
Yeah.
But of course, the one guy drowned, and we saw his body floating around.
So who knows?
It's Doctor Who. Moffat! But I really enjoyed this episode. Dying to know what you guys thought. Let us know in the comments. Alright, that's it for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let us know by clicking that like button and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.